Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 47th episode of Ask CEO100able. Let's answer some more questions. Kevin Gorman asks, for episode 47, what did you think of 101 Dalmatians, Blue's Clues, Bear in a Big Blue House, Mickey Mouse, Winnie the Pooh, Teletubbies, Bob the Builder, Thomas and Friends, Sesame Street, VeggieTales, Putt Putt, Freddy Fish, and Pajama Sam? I would say all of them are amazing. Those TV shows, movie franchises, and video game franchises were part of my childhood. Jordan M. asks, when you played Blue's Treasure Hunt for the PC, Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper read a story to Paprika, but they didn't read all the stories to her. Why is that? Well, back in 2012, I had a tendency to get certain things over with simply by picking out just one thing and moving on to the next thing. In retrospect, I wish I could have selected more bedtime stories in my Let's Play of Blue's Clues Blue's Treasure Hunt, but I don't remember what else I was thinking besides that. Super Me Tomo asks, 1. Who's your favorite Sonic character? 2. Are you excited for Thanksgiving and Christmas? 3. What's your opinion on PlayStation? 4. What's your opinion on Joe from Blue's Clues? As for your first question, my favorite Sonic characters are Sonic and Tails. As for your second question, well, right now it's not Thanksgiving or Christmas yet, but yes, I was excited for both holidays last year. They went great. I am looking forward to celebrating them again. As for your third question, the PlayStation video game console series is very cool, and each Sony computer entertainment platform has a diverse variety of games to choose from, which is also excellent. Finally, as for your fourth question, Joe was a fabulous Blue's Clues host, though I would say Steve was the best. Mr. Evan asks, 1. What's your opinion on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? 2. What's your opinion on Little Einsteins? 3. What's your opinion on Nintendo 3DS? What's your opinion on the Nintendo 3DS? As for your first question, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is kind of fabulous. As for your second question, Little Einsteins is a pretty decent preschool show featuring classical music. As for your third question, the Nintendo 3DS is a pretty amazing handheld video game console. Mr. A. Crizzy asks, what's your favorite movie of 2023? I haven't thought much about what my favorite movies of the year 2023 would be because I have been running out of ideas on what modern movies to watch. Mr. A. Crizzy asks, what's your opinion on Bluey? Well, Bluey is kind of a decent sitcom-styled preschool TV show. I like how it primarily focuses on an Australian dog family and the fact it appeals to both kids and adults. TKCFTLEO asks, 1. What is your favorite Thomas and Friends narrator, movie, episode, and season? 2. Have you ever heard of a program called Bonzi Buddy? 3. Do you like Leo Kim video? 4. Do you have any Tomy or Trackmaster Thomas toys? 5. What's your opinion on inanimate insanity? 6. What are your favorite ABC for Kids shows? 7. Have you heard of CBeebies? Note: ABC for Kids means Australian Broadcasting Corporation for Kids. As for your first question, my favorite Thomas and Friends narrators are Ringo Starr, Michael Angelis, George Carlin, and Alec Baldwin. They all did a wonderful job. Plus, my favorite Thomas and Friends movies are Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Hero of the Rails, and Misty Island Rescue, and my favorite seasons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, and 13. So I have so many favorite Thomas and Friends episodes. More than I can mention in one sentence, actually. As for your second question, yeah, I have heard of the Bonzi Buddy software, but I have never used it, even though it came pre-installed on various Windows XP computers back in the day. As for your third question, yes, because over the years, Leo Kim Video has produced good review videos of Thomas and Friends and Hot Wheels merchandise. As for your fourth question, yes, I have lots of Tomy and Trackmaster Thomas and Friends toys since I had fun collecting them in 2009 and 2010 for a hobby. I still enjoy them to this day. As for your fifth question, I have never watched Inanimate Insanity, so I don't have an opinion on it. As for your sixth question, I have several favorite ABC for Kids shows, such as Thomas and Friends, Teletubbies, Brum, The Wiggles, and so on. Finally, as for your seventh question, yes, I first discovered the CBeebies UK TV station when I began playing Teletubbies online games on the CBeebies UK website back in 2007. It was a pretty interesting international kids website experience. Gabe Hubert 2.0 asks, 1. What is your favorite Dora the Explorer episode? 2. Who are your favorite Blue's Clues characters? 3. Do you watch Work It Out Wombats on PBS Kids? 4. What are your favorite PBS Kids shows? 5. What are your favorite Pixar movies? As for your first question, well, although it has been quite a long time since I watched Dora the Explorer, I could say one of my favorite episodes of it was Choo Choo, because the anthropomorphic railroad locomotives in it reminded me of Thomas and Friends. As for your second question, my favorite Blue's Clues characters are Steve, Joe, Blue, Magenta, Periwinkle, Mailbox, Tickety Tock, Shovel, Pail, Mr. Salt, Mrs. Pepper, and Paprika. They're all wonderful. As for your third question, no, because generally I used to watch kids shows on PBS Kids often, but not anymore since, well, let's just say life moves on. From what I have seen on YouTube, though, Work It Out Wombats looks fabulous. As for your fourth question, my favorite PBS Kids shows are Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, Teletubbies, Sesame Street, Shining Time Station, Thomas and Friends, Theodore Tugboat, JJ the Jet Plane, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Zoboomafoo, and Zoom. Finally, as for your fifth question, my favorite Pixar movies are Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Cars 1, Cars 2, and Cars 3. Well, that will be it for this episode of Ask CEO100able. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, please comment below. Stay tuned for episode 48 of Ask CEO100able. Thanks for watching.